Hey, what's up, everybody? So we got Money in the Bank coming up on Saturday, and I won't be able to watch it. I'm gonna be working on Saturday night, so I'll be doing some predictions about it with you guys, giving you my thoughts on it, everything. You you guys don't have to join my live stream if you don't want to. I understand if you don't want to, but I'll just make a video about it real quick and give you some opinions. Some of it's kind of unpredictable. Some of it I can kind of have a good idea of who's going to win and what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. Um, I watched a little bit of Raw today before pay-per-view. But we're going to I'm looking at the matches right now, and I'll start with the matches I don't really care for or you don't really have any meaning. But anyways, so one of the matches for the card, I don't know if it's gonna be on the pre-show or not. Gunther versus Matt Riddle, the Intercontinental Championship, and I don't even know how Matt Riddle got a title shot or what he did to earn a title shot against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. But I'm pretty sure Gunther is going to win. I don't see them taking the title off of him anytime soon. Maybe they want him to break the Honky Tonk Man's record. I don't know. But I don't see Gunther losing to Matt Riddle. Although I think Matt Riddle's been losing a lot. I would feel Matt Riddle would get a bigger push, but apparently they're not doing nothing with him, so it doesn't really matter. So Gunther's going to win that match. Then we have Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio, which is actually kind of interesting to put Cody Rhodes and Dominic Mysterio. Maybe it's an experience training type of thing, and Dominic has a lot of heat. I don't know how many people will care for this match, but it is a Cody Rhodes match, and people like watching Cody Rhodes wrestle. So this will put Dominic Mysterio in a good place, but a bad one. I don't see Dominic Mysterio winning this match at all. So Cody Rhodes is going to win against Dominic Mysterio. Another random match is Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Um, Ronda Rousey isn't even on TV that much. Um, Maybe they'll give Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez the women's tag title belts, but nobody cares about the women's tag championships. I mean, why even take it off Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler? If I was to predict, I would think that they would give the titles to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez just because they want them to do something and put Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler in a different, like, story or something. I don't know. I mean, but I think maybe Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are going to lose their tag titles at Money in the Bank. It could happen just because. Then you have speaking of the women, you have the women's Money in the Bank, Selena Vega versus Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark versus Bailey versus Io Sky versus Trish Stratus. Now, I can tell you who I don't think is going to win. I don't think Bailey is going to win. I don't think because she's already won the Money in the Bank. I don't. Zoe Stark's not going to win. Io Sky's not going to win. I don't think Selena Vega is going to win because she just had a title match with Rhea Ripley at that pay per view in Puerto Rico. I forgot what it was called. Maybe it was Backlash, but I don't really remember. But anyways, I'd say it's gonna be between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. If they want to show, I don't think Trish Stratus is working a full wrestling schedule right now, but I have a feeling that Becky Lynch is gonna win this one because they were talking to each other on Raw saying you don't want to cash Rhea Ripley saying you don't want to cash that in on me and Becky Lynch saying I'll give you like nightmares if you do it if I win type of thing. I don't know. I predict Becky Lynch is gonna win that match. So I'm gonna say Becky Lynch for that one. Um, Now Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. The story being that Seth Rollins injured Finn Balor at SummerSlam years and years ago, and Finn Balor had to drop the belt due to injury. And they're going on with that story. Finn Balor saying you took a lot of my time away from me, etc. But I'd say in this situation, I think that Seth Rollins is gonna retain. I don't think they want to give Finn Balor the belt. Seth Rollins just won it anyways. I thought they would save this match for SummerSlam. Maybe they could have a rematch at SummerSlam and like a ladder match or something and have the winner of the Money in the Bank, which I'll get to in a minute, maybe win. But I'm gonna say I think Seth Rollins is gonna retain. Maybe they'll have a rematch at SummerSlam. Then you have the Bloodline versus the Usos, which actually looks like a pretty good match. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos. Solo Sikoa, I thought he was going to drop the bloodline, but that didn't happen. So I don't see Roman and Solo winning the tag champ. Well, wait, is it? Oh no, it's just a tag team match. I'm sorry. It's just a tag team match. So it doesn't have a whole lot of meaning. But what would it do for the Usos to beat Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa unless Jay or Jimmy pin Solo? If that's the plan, you know. So maybe that'll happen, but I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be the plan. I don't see Roman and Solo losing because I thought it was a tag title match. Although the tag championships are not even on the line on this pay per view, which is kind of criminal to me. Um, but I see Roman and Solo winning that, and I don't know the direction of the Usos after that. So, but we'll see. Now, the Money in the Bank ladder match: Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul. There's a lot of people in here in this mix that aren't even doing anything, like Santos Escobar and Butch, for example, who are not going to win. I'm going to scratch them off. They're probably not going to win. It won't be like when Damian Sandow won the Money in the Briefcase years and years ago, which is unpredictable. Um, Damian Priest had a pretty good match with Seth Rollins, but I don't see him winning unless they want to have Finn Balor win, him cash in on Finn Balor, but I don't see that happening. Shinsuke Nakamura, I think he deserves a lot better. I'm not going to bash him, but I don't see him winning. But he did win a gauntlet match years ago and only lost it because Roman Reigns caused him to lose to that one guy who's like the director of SmackDown or whatever. I forgot his name. So I don't see Shinsuke Nakamura getting his push right away. And then you have LA, then you have Ricochet. I'm sorry, but Ricochet is only in the match because they want Ricochet to do some cool aerial moves and stuff. Ricochet had, I remember he was in a North American Championship ladder match back at Takeover years ago. They wanted to show off Ricochet's talents, and Ricochet didn't win the. He was the last person to be thrown off the ladder by Adam Cole, which is a fun fact about that. Maybe Ricochet will get a push eventually, not be squashed by Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel. Then you have LA Knight or Logan Paul, the two people look at to win this. I was talking about Logan Paul a lot with a friend. I was like, Logan Paul, what if he won? It'd be all over social media and stuff. It'd be a good idea. Then you have LA Knight, who's really over. I'd preferably like LA Knight to win it so he can get his match and get his big push because he is really over. I just don't know when that whole thing's going to burn out with LA Knight. Then you have Logan Paul, who would be all over social media, make the WWE a bigger deal than it was. Um, and Logan Paul's faced Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns already. So I mean, it could be a why not situation. So I'm gonna say LA Knight's gonna win. I think they want to push him. Logan Paul's gonna just be there. Although Logan Paul could win. I mean, it's LA Knight or Logan Paul will be my prediction. But I'm pointing more towards LA Knight winning and this being the main event. This should be the main event, honestly. They should put the women's Money in the Bank ladder match on first. But going over my predictions, okay, we have I think Roman Reigns and Solo will beat the Usos. Gunther will beat Matt Riddle. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will beat Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Seth Rollins will retain his title. Cody Rhodes beats Dominic Mysterio. Becky Lynch wins the Money in the Bank, and LA Knight wins the Money in the Bank. And those are my predictions for Money in the Bank. Give me your thoughts and have a nice day.